It's a beautiful day here in the suburbs of Chicago ahead of the fourth and final round of 2025 United States Open Cup qualifying. Chicago House hosting Tulsa Athletic here on Recruitlings. I'm Alex Campbell, and I'm joined here on the field by Chicago House head coach Shannon Seymour. Shannon, one game away from the main draw once again. What's today all about for you guys and your team?
Yeah, I mean, again, getting the job done. We started in first round of 4 this year rather than having 3. So I think the boys know. Again, it's been a little bit longer haul this Open Cup run, but again, they have a job to finish. We still have 90 minutes to worry about, possibly plus more. So it's just taking care of the little things on the field today.
Tulsa right now, a team in a season of play. They're playing very well. They have rolled through their Open Cup qualifying schedule so far. What kind of challenge do you think these guys visiting from Oklahoma present today?
Yeah, again, I mean, I think it starts with the confidence. They have the ball rolling right now with a great last win. Again, seeing the ball hit the back of the net is super important, which they got to see that happen over and over. So I think, keeping them at bay, again, knowing they traveled, they got a day of travel under them. So hopefully we can just start at a high pace and, again, dictate the game on our own terms.
Big miss today for you guys today is Captain A.R. Smith. What do you guys lose with him off the pitch, and what's that going to ask of guys like John Alzate and Gilberto Angeles to replace him out there?
Yeah, no, again, we miss a massive piece when we don't have someone like AR on the field. Again, the leadership will fall to Powell with the armband today, steering the back line. And then again, Wedo and John, they have to be creative. They have to make things happen, create chances just as AR does. And again, organize. The biggest thing will be the communication on the field. Again, AR is a critical piece in that, so we have to have guys step up.
Lots of guys looking to step up today. Chicago House looking to step into the main draw of the U.S. Open Cup for the 3rd year in a row. Shannon Seymour, thanks for the time, and good luck today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Austin Salazar, number 0, goalkeeper, Gary, Indiana.
Jack Kramer, number 2, defender, Bradley Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Ryan Grady, number 3, goalkeeper, Deerfield, Illinois.
Cesar Murillo Jr., number 4, defender, El Paso, Texas.
Jasper Waddington, number 6, defender, Crete, Illinois.
Bukola Abdul Wahab, number 7, forward, Kwara, Nigeria.
I'm Shannon Seymour, number 8, midfield, Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Nico Williams, number 9, striker, Chicago, Illinois.
Kikis Avalos, number 10, midfielder, Polden, Illinois.
Aryan Condor, number 12, forward, Bangalore, India.
A.R. Smith, number 14, midfielder, Chicago, Illinois.
My name is Paul Mateo, number 15, defender, Barcelona, Spain.
I'm Eduardo Aguilera, number 16. I'm a winger from Chicago, Illinois.
Jordan Friend, number 18, winger, Bolingbrook, Illinois.
Isaac Carnaya, number 19, midfielder, Cicero, Illinois.
Dan Hayes, number 21, defender, Chicago, Illinois.
John Alzate, number 22, center midfielder, Medellin, Colombia.
Aaron Moreno, 23, midfielder, Chicago, Illinois.
Damian Marino, number 27, defender, Daytona Beach, Florida.
Isaiah Gallegos Munoz, number 28, defender, midfielder, forward, Barbados.
Dan Lacoste, number 30, defender, Mount Prospect, Illinois.
Billy Castro, 33, goalkeeper, Cicero, Illinois.
Corey Miles, number 47, defender, Clarksburg, West Virginia.
Austin Montejano, defender, Zion, Illinois.
Zeddy Adlam, wingback, Orlando, Florida.
Joel Estrada, goalkeeper, Chicago, Illinois.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information. Welcome to U.S. Open Cup Soccer. Today, Chicago House AC host Tulsa Athletic. Live from Langhorst Field at Elmhurst University. Livestream brought to you by Recruitlings. It's game time.
Please rise if you are able and remove your hat for the playing of our national anthem. Please direct your attention to the center of the field and welcome Tim Glennon. Tim is representing Access Sports Elmhurst, an Elmhurst 501c3 organization providing the joy of sports to the special needs community for over 17 years. Tim is now graduated out of the Access Sports Elmhurst outreach programming and is proud to be with us today to kick out the ceremonial first kick for today's Chicago House AC match. Thank you, Tim, and Access Sports Elmhurst, a proud community partner of the Chicago House Athletic Club. Thank you, Tim.
You're done?
I'm done.
He's done. Hello and welcome. Tell her.
Hello and welcome to Langhorst Field at Elmhurst University in the western suburbs of Chicago for this fourth and final round U.S. Open Cup qualifier. The winner today advances to the main draw in 2025. Will it be Chicago House? Will it be Tulsa Athletic? We'll find out over the next couple of hours here on Recruitlings. Thanks for joining us here today live on YouTube. I'm Alex Campbell. A quick rundown of the starting lineups. First for the visiting Tulsa Athletic. In goal, number 1, Bryson Reed. Defender number 18, Schneider Mimi. Defender number 5, Francisco Lopez. Defender number 4, Alejandro Chavez. Midfielder number 14, Rafa Zalvadar. Forward number 9, Aaron Ugba. Midfielder number 17, KB Harris. Forward number 8, Jacob Zamarin. Midfielder number 10, Ruben Torres. Forward number 3, Mitchell Cashin. And defender number 21, Joe Ruiz. Tulsa Athletic are coached by John Woodhead. And for Chicago House, in goal is number 3, Ryan Grady. The back 4 from right to left are number 2, Jack Kramer. Number 30, Dan Lacoste. Number 15, the captain today, Pao Mateo Chacon. And at number 20, Austin Montejano. In midfield are number 26, Elias McLeod. Number 22, John Alzate. And number 7, Gilberto Angeles. And the forward line, number 10, Ricardo Kikis Avalos. Number 11, Alejandro Mentasti. And number 4, Buki Abdul Wahab. Chicago House are coached by Shannon Seymour. House in their all-white kits today. Tulsa Athletic in the pink and black checkerboard with the black shorts. Both of these teams with prior experience in the main draw of the Open Cup. They were both there last year. Chicago House made it all the way to the Chicago Fire in 2022. Last year, they were defeated by Minnesota United 2 in the main draw of the Open Cup. Tulsa Athletic, meanwhile, won a local derby 1-0 against FC Tulsa before losing to the Northern Colorado Hailstorm in round 2. Still getting sorted out here pre-match. The referees were on the field and now they are not. I'm not sure where our officials have gone to. Looks like that we've got an issue with the net behind House goalkeeper Ryan Grady. That's being attended to.
Sorry, Dan. I'm sorry. No, you're not.
Hey, I'm on hooks.
The team's getting a few extra passes in ahead of this one. And Alejandro Mentasti gets us underway here in Elmhurst. Angeles' pass off target and cleared away there by Cashin. Palmateo Chacon, as I mentioned, the captain's day. House without Captain A.R. Smith. He is not in today's squad. Mateo Chacon, the more comfortable on the ball of the two center backs for Chicago House. Into Angeles. Over the top, Mentasti would have been onside due to Mimi having hung back a bit, as that's scooped up by the goalkeeper, Bryson Reed. One back. The right-sided center back, Lopez. Out wide for the right back, Cashin. Cashin's ball down the far side, looking for Mimi. And that'll run out. Excuse me, Mimi is at left back, trying to sort out where everybody is on the pitch early on. It's going to be the first corner of the match. That was number 9, Aaron Ugba, chasing that down. Over to take the corner, this is number 10, Ruben Torres. Tulsa native, formerly of Barton Community College. We'll get through the details as we go along today. This is a largely Tulsa area team, heavy with Oral Roberts University influence. The header is won cleanly out of the air by Harris, but not on target, as Lacoste is able to clear as far as Kikis Avalos. Avalos, who missed the last game against Vizvoka, suspended after a late red card in the win over Edgewater Castle. Buki Abdul-Wahab on the run here, chasing Alejandro Chavez, but Chavez able to play back to Reed, who couldn't quite link up with Ugba. Looks like Tulsa Athletic are in a 4-4-2 diamond with Cashin, Lopez, Chavez, and Mimi across the back. Ruiz is the defensive midfielder, Torres more forward. Ugba is on the right wing, Zalbadar is on the left. And the pairing up top, Harris and Zamarin. Torres. Mimi with space to carry. Mimi looking for the run of KB Harris. Now this long for the big man, Alejandro Mentasti. Chavez back to the safety of his goalkeeper, Bryson Reed, native of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Best known, of course, as the home of Oklahoma State University. Reed, however, played his college ball at Tulsa for the Golden Hurricane. Made 17 starts there over 2 seasons after transferring from Northern Oklahoma Community College. Kramer. Back for Dan Lacoste. Ryan Grady, the Middlebury College grad, in goal for Chicago House. Was named the best goalkeeper in all of Division III men's soccer back in 2022. Also won a NESCAC Conference Defensive Player of the Year award with a career goals against average of .58. That's a wayward pass from Lacoste straight to Cashin, the right back. Cashin, a College Station, Texas native, but went to Tulsa for college, not Texas A&M. Graduated back in 2023 after a 54-game career for Golden Hurricane. Harris chasing this, he'll just keep it in. Lacoste, a strong sliding challenge, puts that out for a throw-in. Harris, who wrote his name into the Tulsa Athletic history books last year in the first round of the Open Cup proper, when he scored the lone goal in Tulsa Athletics' 1-0 win over city rivals FC Tulsa. Tulsa Athletic did not have to do this qualifying business for last year's tournament, as they were the national champions of the National Premier Soccer League in 2023. That auto-qualified them. However, the NPSL went on without them in 2024. Tulsa Athletic will be joining the newly formed League for Clubs in 2025. A league mostly comprised of a collection of former NPSL and USL 2 teams. Ugba does well to keep this in. Free header is right at Grady off the forehead of Jacob Zamarin, the Rogers, Arkansas native, with a golden opportunity and certainly the best of the match here in the 6th minute. Gilberto Angeles, he'll float around a lot today for Chicago House, nominally lined up as a number 8, a central midfielder. See him and John Alzate switch between being more defensive and more forward. It's a long ball over the top for Abdul Wahab to chase, but active out of his area is Bryson Reed to clear. Chicago House last year beat Visvoka Chicago, Edgewater Castle, 2 teams they've already beaten in qualifying this year, as well as Valhalla FC before falling against Minnesota United 2. Kramer splitting the defense. Nice touch by Harris, and this could be another good opportunity. KB Harris against Grady, who came out well. Very well timed by Ryan Grady to deny Harris and keep this game scoreless in the 7th minute. Harris, whose actual name is Jonathan, goes by KB. But my apologies for our neutral listeners or those not familiar with Tulsa Athletic that can't say I know the reason for the KB nickname. Mentosti trying to flick that back toward the middle of the field, but it's just a throw in the end for Tulsa, who actually played a game 24 hours ago, their first loss of their fall UPSL season. They fell 2-1 against the Arkansas Wolves after having won their first 9 games of the fall season. They've scored 38 goals and conceded 8. Top of the table in the UPSL Oklahoma-Arkansas division. So a team playing well, but a team that has traveled and has been busy. Collision there between Lacoste and Zamarin. Referee not interested. Alzate, another poor pass that's been characteristic so far of House, who haven't been able to progress the ball well. This is Torres looking for the run of Salvador. Salvador circles back for Mimi with room. Mimi is run into from behind by Abdul Wahab, no whistle. Referee letting the players play so far. That's a great long ball by Angeles. Kikis Avalos, heavy touch. Avalos trying to cut inside up against Lopez, and Lopez does very, very well against the talisman of the Chicago House team. Avalos, the two-time Golden Boot winner in the Midwest Premier League Heartland Conference. Scored a stoppage time winner last round against Vizvoka upon his return from suspension. Referee has whistled for a free kick here in House's favor. Taken by Pamateo Chacon, who 2 rounds ago scored a brilliant volley against Chicago Strikers. Lopez clearing the way for Tulsa Athletic. Furthest upfield that House have been as a team so far. Here's Austin Montejano. And his pass, I think, was intended for Avalos, but the two not on the same page as it's picked up by Reed. Reed, one of these guys who's been around Tulsa Athletic for a long time, been on the team since 2018. Back in the middle of his college days. Exchanging passes here with Alejandro Chavez, who was in the same graduating class as Reed at Tulsa. McLeod surveying. On Halais, heavy touch. Kramer couldn't help him out. It's a throw in for Chicago House. Last off of Salvador. Mentasti turning, playing it through, looking for Alzate. Ball still loose, and a goal-saving challenge was made by Cashin. Chance not gone, though, for Chicago House. Montejano slides in. Still House somehow holding the ball. Mentasti from distance. A wayward shot. It's a goal kick. But crashing the goal mouth were Alzate and Avalos. Unable to collect was Reed. But the vital intervention from Mitchell Cashin saved the day. Cashin, who started all 17 games last year in the fall of 2023 as a member of the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Long ball played here by Chavez in the direction of Ugba. Tulsa Athletic with the final days of their UPSL season still to run. That'll run into 2021, actually. Could be a chance here for Zamarin, but it wouldn't fall for him. Abdul Wahab is put on the play by Chavez. Chicago House won't have any official games until, if they win today, likely the first round of the Open Cup, or if not, the beginning of the MWPL season next summer, as that cross is overcooked by Abdul Wahab and out for a Tulsa throw on the far side. 11:30 gone here at Langhorst Field on the campus of Elmhurst University. Alex Campbell with you here on Recruitlings. Thanks for joining us for this U.S. Open Cup 4th round qualifier. Whether you're here in Chicago, in Oklahoma, or just an interested observer anywhere across the United States, or indeed around the world, I suppose. That's out of bounds by Kramer, out for a throw. Cashin goes down, free kick. Right on the midfield stripe. Ruben Torres into the feet of Ugba. Giving and going. Torres got it back, but couldn't quite leave it for Ugba. Angeles immediately looks long. That's too long for Kiki Savalos. Well secured by Reed. Tulsa Athletic have really stormed their way through their first ever Open Cup qualifying experience so far. They beat the Battlesville Buffaloes 4-0. And then beat Woodland FC 8-0 to reach this point. Having gotten a bye to the second round of qualifying. Angeles. Mentasti. Bit of a heavy pass if he wanted Alzate and not strong enough if he wanted Kramer. It is a throw for House on the near side. House, who went 6-3-1 in the Midwest Premier League Heartland Division this season. It's good enough for third place. This is sprayed out to the far side. Here's Kikis Avalos. Avalos, low cross, Abdul Wahab turning. Abdul Wahab, what a move, what a save! Follow-up is towed wide. That close for House, and Buki Abdul Wahab should have scored, but Bryson Reed, the Tulsa Athletic captain, equal to the task with the biggest save of the match yet. House's first real chance, and it's the best either side have had yet. What a turn by Buki Abdul Wahab, but hit it right at Reed. A chance here for Tulsa to take a breath. Abdul Wahab, a former UIC Flame, where he played 31 times over 3 years. Abdul Wahab, a native of Ilorin, Nigeria. Torres turning under pressure. Back here for Alejandro Chavez. Salvador stays out of trouble. To find Francisco Lopez. Ruiz. That's given away. Alzate, native of Medellin, Colombia. McLeod. Angeles able to turn and just couldn't link up with Alejandro Mentasti, the big Argentinian striker. Past the 15-minute mark here in Elmhurst. 0-0 despite a couple of pretty good chances. Cashin. To the safety of Joe Ruiz, dropping deep. Mimi, the left back, able to cut in field. As he played that pass on time, he has not. Flag is up against Jacob Zamarin. Zamarin, who spent last season as a grad student, as a grad transfer at John Brown in the NAIA. All 5 years of his career at John Brown. 81 games, 70 goals, and 29 assists for Zamarin over that time. Was a second-team All-American as a freshman before being honorable mention each of the next 3 years. Avalos directing traffic. Alzate through the lines. Here's Austin Montejano. What an intervention. Unnecessary one by Alejandro Chavez. It's out for a corner kick, as House have grown into this game with 16 and a half minutes gone. Alzate over to take the corner, has Angeles short for company if you'd like. Everybody up for House, with the exceptions of Montejano and Abdul Wahab, the two smallest players on the team. Alzate in swinger. Ricocheted off a couple of heads before Cashin clears. Only man forward is Salvador. Salvador tangling with Abdul Wahab and Montejano. He's never going to be favored to come away with the ball there. Elias McLeod with some space in midfield. Avalos popping up on the right side. Kikis, his cross to the far post. Not taking any chances was Reed. And I thought that would be a corner, but Reed didn't end up getting a touch. It's a goal kick.
What screen? Stream.
More often now we're seeing Joe Ruiz on the ball here, dropping between the two center backs to assist in build-up. Two fullbacks pushing into attack a bit. Kramer colliding with Zalvadar, but fouling him, says the referee. Free kick right near halfway for Tulsa Athletic. Still unclear exactly what the 2025 Open Cup is going to look like. Unknown if all of the MLS first teams are going to return. It seems likely not. The hope is that there will be more than there was last year, but a very crowded schedule next summer. In addition to league responsibilities for everyone, the Open Cup, the Leagues Cup for MLS and Liga MX, though it sounds like that field may be reduced. The Club World Cup, expanded, is in the United States next summer as well. So the most likely scenario seems, one reported idea was that there would only be 12 MLS teams competing in Leagues Cup. Also, some will be in CONCACAF Champions League as well. Seems like the minimum of the first teams in MLS. We'll get back to that. Cashin, the right back, is all the way forward on the left, tripped, and then it had an awkward collision there as his head collided with Kramer's right knee. Glad to see Cashin up to his feet quickly. Kramer maybe came off the worst. But the hope would be that at a minimum, all of the Major League Soccer teams who are not involved in the Club World Cup, CONCACAF Champions Cup, or Leagues Cup will all be in the tournament, but that still doesn't leave very many. You would hope that, given that the CONCACAF Champions Cup doesn't really require a whole lot of match days, and the Club World Cup only involves Miami and Seattle from an MLS perspective, that you would like to think that all 17 teams who aren't in Leagues Cup would participate. But truly, it'd be nice to see all of Major League Soccer come back in. There are currently roster rules that prevent MLS teams from doing what, say, teams in Europe do in cup competitions, which is they can just pull up kids from their youth teams if they want to choose to rest their starters in non-league competition. MLS, though, does not allow teams to do that in the same way. Good win there by Kramer. Official playing advantage, and Chavez is going to run this down first. Angeles couldn't head that forward, but Kramer can. Bit of a high boot. Zalvadar says no, referee says advantage either way. McLeod sliding in there, couldn't win the ball. It comes loose to Avalos, but then is poked back goalward by Lopez. Tulsa Athletic certainly started this game better, but Chicago House, you'd have to say, have had the better of the play over the last 10 minutes, including a couple of very good chances. Bit of a soft and unnecessary foul committed by Kiki Zavalos as Cashin goes to the turf. And our referee now having a brief conversation with Jacob Zamarin of Tulsa Athletic. Ruben Torres looking to feed this through for Mimi. Mimi, will he cross or shoot? He'll shoot. And Ryan Grady saves. Big chance though for Schneider Mimi, the North Miami, Florida native, and the current senior at Oral Roberts. Corner swung in toward the far post. Harris jumped for it. Zamarin and McLeod tangling. McLeod. Chacon looking long while blocked by Cashin. Alzate winning it back. Chacon again looking long. Here goes Abdul Wahab. Flag stays down. Abdul Wahab. Abdul Wahab saved again. Still Abdul Wahab. Still Buki. He goes down. Referee referee says no penalty. And for the second time today, Buki Abdul-Wahab has had a golden opportunity and has put his shot right at Bryson Reed, who makes the save again. Will House rue these missed opportunities? That wasn't quite as clean cut as Abdul-Wahab's first chance, but still of pretty high quality. Free kick House on the far side. Chacon taking it short. Angeles back to Chacon. McLeod, Alzate. Angeles, Mentasti. Didn't put enough on that return pass as it's cleared out of play by Ruiz. You have to say, though, Chicago House will feel they should be on the board by now. As we're past the halfway point of the first half, still scoreless. Of course, if we are tied at the end of regulation today, we'll play 2 15-minute periods of extra time. And that will be followed by penalty kicks if necessary. Poor ball there from McLeod, and Alzate couldn't deal with it. Heavy touch there as it was poked forward by Torres. Avalos, Angeles, first time ball, not on the same page with his forwards, as that goes all the way through for Reed. Alejandro Chavez. Schneider Mimi. Crossfield ball played for KB Harris, who hasn't been super involved since the opening exchanges. Low ball through. Chacon back to Grady, who clears. On the bench today for the respective teams, Tulsa with a pretty short squad today. Kieran Winters, Edgardo Mira, Damian Harris, Danny Perez. Excuse me, not Danny Perez, that's it. No, one more, Besny Sanchez, a 15-year-old new recruit. And then the goalkeeper is Logan Campbell. That's it. 4 outfield players and a goalkeeper. On the bench today for Chicago House, Tony Halterman is the backup goalkeeper. Jonathan Rodriguez, Hugo Achara, Aaron Moreno, Zeddy Outlam, Damian Iamarino, and Maglori Makila. That's out of play by Lacoste. Throw in from Mimi. Salvador trying to navigate. Well done, Salvador poking it infield. Zamarin couldn't hold on. Here's Kiki Avalos. Avalos past one. We'll slow things up. Angeles trying to find McLeod in the middle of the field. The center back, Lopez, striding forward there. Harris. White for Ugba. He wanted a foul, referee disagreed. Mentasti. Avalos, chipping that for Angeles. I don't know how many of these players for Tulsa played yesterday. I would guess not all that many of them, given that the result was their first loss of the season, as Kramer is pulled down by Zamarin. No cards yet from our official today. As we approach 28 minutes played here in Elmhurst. Scoreless despite a few good chances, in particular 2 for Chicago House's Buki Abdul-Wahab. Avalos wanted to pull the trigger and is fouled. Free kick opportunity here for House. Kikis, who last year was a grad transfer at UIC after 4 years at St. Xavier. And he will be very interested in this 30 yards from goal. Angeles there for company as well, but I'd be shocked if this is anything but a Kiki's shot. Ugba helping Reed organize the wall. Avalos from 30 yards. Does go for goal, and having it covered down to his right was Reed. He got a save anyway. I'm not sure if it was on target. In any case, good work by the Tulsa Athletic goalkeeper. Corner for Chicago House here in the 30th minute. Outswinger from Angeles. Lacoste retreating for House, trying to prevent a counter. He does enough, but then Abdul Wahab runs into Lacoste. Good sliding challenge though from Buki. Can't find a teammate. Still better though than allowing what looked like a potential counterattack. Mimi. Find the feet there of Torres. Looking long now toward Harris. Chacon wins the header. Zalvadar. Zalvadar still going. Harris had to get straight offside. Yes, he had. Pass just needed to be played a moment earlier. Good work by the House back line to stay level.
He just now noticed. I had to absolutely laugh. He's like all blink.
Long by Lacoste. Mimi wins the header. Flag went up against Abdul Wahab. Bryson Reed has made a few big saves in this game already. The main reason this is still scoreless. Harris all the way back for Reed. Striding forward, Ruben Torres ran into his opposite number, Avalos. Game has just lost a little bit of its energy over the last few minutes after kind of a 10-15 minute long period of dominance by House, but they could have an opportunity to get forward here. Angeles was looking for Kiki Avalos, but couldn't quite find him as Lopez covered. Chavez looking long. Harris the only man making a run. And Montejano had to be careful, but he found Grady with the header. Angeles, the flick. Mentasti wanted to go back for Angeles, wasn't quite there. Ugba. Couldn't find a teammate. Here's Kramer. Turns it right back over to Ugba. Kind of the equivalent of following your shot in basketball. Well done there by 9 in pink and black. Harris. Salvador. Salvador outside of the boot effort. Easy to deal with for Ryan Grady, who will try to spring a counterattack the other way. Here's Kiki Zavalos. Alzate, the intended target there, as Abdul Wahab leaves it for Angeles. And nothing materializing in the end. 11 minutes plus stoppage time to go in this first half. 0-0 still in this fourth round Open Cup qualifier. Winner into the main draw in 2025. Angeles. Gilberto Angeles standing over the ball. Again, the game continues to just slow after a pretty intense opening 20 to 25 minutes. Kramer, the right back, getting forward. His low cross. Salvador back for Chavez, who clears. Harris exchanging passes now with Torres. Cashin, the right back. Nowhere to go. Lopez, the center back, gave it away. Has to be careful. House, again, don't quickly capitalize on the opportunity. Avalos up against Mimi. Avalos feeding it toward Abdul Wahab, and it's scooped up by Reed. Kind of feels right now like neither team is getting out of about second gear. Ugba down the line. Harris. Looking to be an Open Cup hero yet again today. Zamarin up against Lacoste. Referee says it's a free kick, Tulsa Athletic. Set piece opportunity upcoming for the visitors. Looks like it will be Mitchell Cashin to deliver this. Sporting those bright green boots today. Cashin's delivery, header flicked on and saved by Grady. The shot came from Torres. Impressive for the smallest man on the pitch to win that header. Or perhaps poor marking by House. You be the judge. Kramer. Amateo Chacon. For Gilberto Angeles. Matejano turned over the wrong shoulder. Harris shoulder to shoulder there with Chacon. Alzate. Angeles. First time ball looking for Buki Abdul Wahab. Is this the time? No. Great charge out by Reed, but the offside flag was up anyway. Seven minutes plus stoppage time to go until the half. Torres does very well there to find the feet of Zamarin. Lopez. Chavez. Zamarin able to turn, then took a loose touch. McLeod trying to maintain possession, doing very well, Elias McLeod. First time ball forward, Abdul Wahab lets it run for Montejano. Here come House. Montejano. Angeles, Mentasti. Alejandro Mentasti deflection takes it right to Reed. Mentasti, who's got 3 goals in qualifying. He scored 2 against Edgewater Castle and 1 against Chicago Strikers. The goals last time out for House against Visvoka by A.R. Smith, the captain who was not in the squad today. And then Kiki Zabalos with the stoppage time winner. Throw in for Tulsa Athletic on the far side. Sure, a lot of these players are quite thankful that the weather here in Metro Chicago decided to warm up this weekend after the past couple of weeks were spent in pretty frigid temps. High in the mid-50s today here in Chicagoland. And full sun, this is about as good of a day as you could ask for soccer in early December. Some afters there, a little pushing and shoving. Referee's gonna have a brief conversation with Aaron Ugba. And then indicate for Jack Kramer to resume play. Here in the 41st minute of a still scoreless game. That neither team wants to lose. Chicago House have had the better of the chances so far, but Tulsa Athletic have had their looks as well. Lacoste. Kiki Zabalos straight on play. But it took a deflection. Mentasti, that's a great first touch. Avalos, first time crossing, nobody there as Cashin clears. Mentasti, bit of an unfamiliar position for him. Avalos, Alzate, Kikis. Chance for Tulsa to go the other way. Zamarin, able to bring that one under control. Man goes down behind the play. Zamarin still going. Zamarin edge of the area, chipping it forward. Lacoste header back to Zamarin. Ruiz, tangling, free kick. And the referee's gonna bring this back. Also an award a yellow card for the contact during that rush. Let's see who it's for. He's talking to Elias McLeod, but the card hasn't gone up yet. And it is Elias McLeod who becomes the first player in the book here in the 43rd minute. There was definitely contact there. I couldn't tell though if it was more just a tangle of legs than it was an intentional foul or an intentional act by McLeod. Regardless, the referee felt it was disruptive enough to the Tulsa attack to warrant the yellow card. Palmateo Chacon is now asking the question, if that's a yellow, why weren't certain other things? Waiting patiently with the ball is Ruben Torres on the 18-yard line here on the Elmhurst football and soccer field. They play lacrosse out here as well. And now Torres is going to be instructed to bring the ball back a bit. Set piece opportunity upcoming though here in the 44th minute of play. Ruben Torres over this. Torres to deliver. Torres into the area. Harris wins the header, and it went just by the far post. Crashing there was Joe Ruiz. He wasn't quite tall enough. It's a well-worked set piece, but in the end, a goal kick. Dan Lacoste for Chicago House. Back for Grady.
A yellow card caution has been issued to Chicago House's number 26, Elias McLeod, in the 42nd minute.
Montejano. One time by Avalos out wide, Alzate. Body's getting forward for House. Here's McLeod. That pass bouncing right back to him. Alzate again. Angeles. Abdul Wahab had it knocked off of his foot. And dribbling away from danger is Torres. Zalvadar. Zamarin. Tangling on the far side. The assistant put his flag up. The referee didn't blow until just now. A House player is down, and there's some broad confusion here. Palmateo Chacon is the man who was down. I think the assistant on the far side had flagged that Chacon committed a foul. The referee, though, didn't blow his whistle. And then in the action that ensued, Chacon took a knock. Referee now talking to Zamarin, waiting for an indication of how many added minutes we'll have here at the end of the first half. Two added minutes at the end of the 45.
The clock is past 45 minutes and official time is being kept on the field. The fourth official has indicated that a minimum of 2 minutes of extra time will be played in the first half.
Angeles went from distance, not sure what he saw, but in the end it's just a goal kick. Harris, the back heel flick. No one there in black and pink. And now this is going to be brought back as Kramer went down. The challenge is from Ugba. And Palmateo Chacon takes this quickly. The only problem was no one on House was ready for it. That will roll out for a goal kick. Wasted opportunity there. It's an ongoing battle there between Kramer and Ugba ever since Ugba switched from the right to the left, something to keep an eye on in the second half of this one. And the referee blows his whistle to end the opening 45. Chances both sides, the best of them falling to Buki Abdul Wahab for Chicago House. Saves, though, made by Bryson Reed kept this level. And the shots that Tulsa Athletic put on the House goal weren't a big challenge for Ryan Grady. We'll take a break here at halftime in Elmhurst. You're watching the fourth round of U.S. Open Cup qualifying here live on YouTube on Recruitlings.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
welcome inside the press box here at Langhorst Field at Elmhurst University. We're at halftime of this U.S. Open Cup fourth-round qualifier between Chicago House and Tulsa Athletic. It is 0-0. I'm Alex Campbell. Thanks for joining us today here live on YouTube on Recruitlings. A half that was dull for long stretches but had its exciting moments. If you're watching, you probably would agree. Doesn't feel quite right that this game is still 0-0. In particular, Chicago House had a couple of great chances. Buki Abdul-Wahab with the best of them, but just wasn't able to convert. Tulsa Athletic have had some good looks as well, but Ryan Grady in the House goal has been equal to them. It's kind of a conundrum for teams in this situation. Do you go for the win? Do you play not to lose, knowing that what is on the line is the main draw of the Open Cup next year? I'm interested to see if we get an exciting X45 or one that feels like everybody is just playing out for extra time and maybe penalty kicks. Hopefully the finishing boots are being put on at halftime and we get a show here in the second half. We'll have to wait and see. Second half's about 7 minutes away here on Recruitlings live from Elmhurst. We'll be back in a minute with the second 45.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Welcome back to Langhorst Field on the campus of Elmhurst University here in the western suburbs of Chicago. About to start the second half in this Open Cup fourth qualifying round match. Still all square, 0-0 between Chicago House and Tulsa Athletic. I'm Alex Campbell. Thanks for joining me here live on Recruitlings on YouTube, where we await who will be the team to advance to the main draw of the 2025 United States Open Cup. No changes to report at the break. For Chicago House, it's Grady in goal, Kramer, Chacon, Lacoste, and Matahano across the back line, McLeod, Alzate, and Angeles in midfield, Abdul-Wahab, Medtasti, and Avalos across the front line. For Tulsa Athletic, it is Reed in goal, Cashin, Lopez, Chavez, and Mimi across the back line, Ruiz and Torres in central midfield, Ugba on the right, Salvador on the left, Harris and Zamarin lead the line. Referee gonna have a conversation with the fourth official. Looks like we should be all set to go. And we are, second half underway here in Elmhurst. House putting the pressure on as Kiki Zavalos sends this skyward. Able to claim, though, is Bryson Reed. Reed, who made a few saves in that first half. Stopped the two big opportunities for Buki Abdul-Wahab Motose, as well as a free kick from Kiki Zavalos, among other opportunities. Zamarin leaving here for Torres. Back for Zamarin. Zamarin looking in field, but that's intercepted by Elias McLeod. Torres on the turn, looking for Ugba. Well, to keep that in play on the near side, Aaron Ugba. Harris toward the back post. Kramer heads it away. Harris on the volley, wild. And out of play for a goal kick. A reminder of the benches for both teams. It's a small crew for Tulsa Athletic. Backup goalkeeper is Logan Campbell. He's joined by midfielder Kieran Winters, midfielder Edgardo Mira, and the youngster Besny Sanchez. For Chicago House on the bench, Tony Halterman is the backup goalkeeper. He's joined by Jonathan Rodriguez, Hugo Achara, Aaron Moreno, Zeddy Adlam, Damini Marino, and Meglori Makila. Here is Kikis Avalos. Avalos onto his right. Avalos has a go! Just over the top. Never afraid to pull the trigger, Kikis Avalos. Tulsa Athletic in their home black and pink checkerboard today. House in what is ostensibly their away kit, the all-white. But I'd say as a uniform matchup, Tulsa's alternate jerseys are a yellow and green checkerboard. That against the black and green of Chicago House's home get-up would have been a bit strange, clashed a bit, so I think of the options, this uniform matchup is the best one they could have gone with. Chacon stepping to that. Lacoste. McLeod let that get away from him. Here's Harris. Handing off for Ruiz. Ugba making the run, and the flag goes up. He was well offside, and Austin Montejano bailed out after not dealing with that forward ball particularly well. Ryan Grady taking this free kick short for captain on the day, Mateo Chacon. Taken out of the air initially there by Lopez and then advanced by Cashin, only as far though as Angeles. Angeles looking in behind for Avalos, too strong. Reed looking long and blasting this a full 70 yards, looking for Ugba. Montejano, the smaller man, rising to win the header. Out for a throw. Collision there between a few different players. Angeles, Chacon, as far as Avalos, exchanging with Mentasti, but a heavy touch gives it away to Ruiz. Increasingly as the half wore on, and we're seeing it here. One moment though, Ugbo could get there. Montejano away.
Erik, how you doing?
Quickly taken, that pinball's around, Grady secures it. But Tulsa Athletic playing a bit differently than they did at the start of the game. We're seeing the right back, Mitchell Cashin, underlap into midfield with Aaron Ugba providing the width on the right. While on the left side of things, Schneider Mimi not getting as advanced, but providing the width on occasion as he's getting into the attack here to support Torres. Torres tangling with Lacoste, free kick. Taken quickly. Flag is up though against Zamarin. No shots on target in the opening 6 minutes of the second half. The only real attempt, one from distance from Kiki Zavalos that went over the top of the Tulsa Athletic goal. Mateo Chacon looking long as Montejano makes a run. Header was won by Lopez. Cashin trying to get out of trouble and does very, very well. Foot in there by Chacon. Marino giving and going with Avalos. Harris into the back of Avalos. No foul, says the referee. Nice step by Angeles. Angeles, Mentasti. Mentasti for Avalos. Kiki Avalos past another. Well defended by Lopez, who recovered well. Alzate got a foot in. Cashin trying to get out of trouble. Spinning and spinning again, Cashin. And able to find the feet here of Harris. Harris wanted to play this through to Ugba. Montejano there first, and Grady away. Joe Ruiz over the top looking for Harris. And Grady with the fingertips out to secure that one ahead of the on-rushing Harris. Flag did stay down. There might have been a slight collision there. Austin Montejano, former Concordia Chicago and Dominican player. Chicagoans got to be careful there. Back to Montejano. Time to turn for Ian Marino. Excuse me, for Mentasti. Damian Marino, one of the men on the bench today for House. Ruiz. One back by Kiki Zavalos. Angeles looking for the run of Buki Abdul Wahab. Well done by Chavez to calmly intervene. Sliding challenge by Jack Kramer puts that out for a throw. Neither side having made a substitution yet today. Thrown on the far side for Mimi. Torres trying to turn. Brought down by Cashin in lots of space here on the near side. Ogba dribbling through, but recovering was Alzate. Back here for Grady. Nice skimming ball for Montejano, but he couldn't control it. Mentasti putting the pressure there on Reed. Angeles flipping it forward. Kiki Avalos on the attack. Avalos, his cross was blocked. Angeles enters the area, defended by Cashin. Avalos chipping toward the far post and stabbed away by Mimi. Lacoste pulling back there against Zamarin, and that is definitely going to see him go in the book. He was beaten, and he knew he was in trouble. Yellow card, Dan Lacoste. He becomes the second House player to have his name taken. Free kick on the far side for Tulsa Athletic. Lacoste and Elias McLeod, the two players with a yellow card now. No yellows yet issued to any members of Tulsa Athletic.
A yellow card caution has been issued to Chicago House's number 30, Daniel Lacoste, in the 11th minute.
Given away. Mimi on the overlap. Pass is dummied by Harris, and there was nobody there. Out of bounds on the far side. Not quite as action-packed by this stage of the first half. The second half so far. Can House change that here? Here goes Abdul Wahab. He's got Avalos in the middle. Here is Kikis Avalos waiting, and should he have shot first time? Meanwhile, I think we've got a Tulsa Athletic player who injured himself, slowing down Avalos. Kikis wanted it on his right foot, took too heavy a touch, and Tulsa Athletic already calling that they're going to need a sub. Another big chance goes begging for House. I believe it's Francisco Lopez who's down, but we'll get confirmation here in a moment. Let's see who's going to be coming into the game for Tulsa Athletic. It's number 7, Damani Harris, Oral Roberts grad student from Kingston, Jamaica. He's listed as a midfielder, so let's see how that changes things. An extended stoppage here in the 58th minute. Lopez, who's played well today. The veteran, former Oral Roberts player. And actually, it might be a different sub than we thought. It might not be Damani Harris, and indeed it won't be. They've changed their minds here. We have Tulsa Athletic. It's going to be number 6, Edgardo Mira, to replace Lopez. Although there's some confusion here, I think maybe about some jewelry for Mira that he's being told he can't bring with him. We're going to be in for some serious stoppage time by the end of this. House are thinking about a couple subs as well. This has been a good 2 or 3 minutes now. And some confusion now as still some confusion about the sub that's going to be made. Not sure what we're waiting for. Looks like they're going to get some athletic tape to cover up a wristband or maybe a ring. Yeah, it's going to be to cover up a wristband on Mira's right wrist. Mira, who's got a quite interesting resume, made one appearance for the El Salvadoran national team back in 2018. Here is the sub. Mira is on for Lopez. House are going to make a double change as well. For House, it's going to be Ugo Achara and Jonathan Rodriguez.
Tulsa's substitution in the 14th minute. Entering the match, number 6.
And the change is that Mimi has gone in at center back alongside Chavez. Chavez now playing at right center back, Mimi at left center back, and Mira has gone in at left back. Mira, another former Oral Roberts player. He graduated in 2016. His career has taken him back to his native El Salvador as well as Guatemala. That one appearance for El Salvador coming in 2018 in a friendly against Honduras. Mimi looking long in the direction of Zamarin. Couldn't direct it to a teammate. Second minute of play here in Elmhurst, but we're already going to have a minimum of 5 or 6 added on at the end of this. And it'll be Rodriguez and Achara, the subs for House. Achara, a forward. Rodriguez, a newer recruit to House. Not exactly sure where we might see him line up. Straight out of play by the goalkeeper Reed, and here come those Chicago House changes. The first sees Lacoste, a center back, withdraw, and this is an interesting move in favor of Rodriguez. And Alejandro Mentasti will also depart for Ugo Achara. Mentasti hasn't been in the game too much. Lacoste is on a yellow card, so I suppose I understand that. As on come Jonathan Rodriguez and Ugo Achara.
Chicago House House substitution in the 18th minute.
Achara, former Northwestern and Louisville player.
Jonathan Rodriguez. Departing the match, number 30, Daniel Lacoste.
And it looks like Achara is going to go right through the middle.
Number 12.
Was first team All Big Ten back in the abbreviated spring 2021 season.
Alejandro Nantasi.
Was then also second team All Big Ten in 2023 and had a stint at Louisville in between.
For number 11 in the 17th minute.
Actually, if you add 45 minutes to that, this game wouldn't seem so long.
Back here for Mimi. And we've got a man down. It's Jack Kramer, referee stopping play again, and the future added time continues to accumulate. Kramer back to his feet. And because play stopped for the injury, Kramer is going to have to at least briefly depart. So even if it's just for a few seconds, Chicago House will play with 10. Speaking of the number 10, I feel like that's the minimum at this point of stoppage time we're going to see at the end of this one. Again, if it's tied at the end of the 90 minutes, we'll play two 15-minute extra time periods. If we're still tied after that, penalties. Chicago House, of course, do have penalty kick experience in Open Cup qualifying, and they've been down that road a couple of times. Kramer back on, wins the header. And if this match was headed to penalties, an interesting question is, would House turn to the man who got them through those penalty shootouts, Tony Halterman, the more veteran goalkeeper who's on the bench today? Ball down the far side. Here's Edgardo Mira, his first involvement, crossing, headed away by Chacon. Mira again. Trying to flick that infield with Zaldivar, excuse me. He has stayed down behind the play. Meanwhile, here goes Hugo Achara. It's not a head injury, so no one's required to put the ball out or stop things. Achara still Achara. Avalos. Kiki's curving one, but not enough. Goal kick. And now the assistant on the near side is indicating that the issue is a head injury, but Zaldivar looked to be reaching more for his shoulder than anything. Maybe took a knock to the back of the head. If it's a head injury, the referee should have stopped play right away and not allowed that to continue, and I think that's why the Tulsa Athletic bench has some concerns. And John Woodhead making that point that the rule is if there's a head injury, play is supposed to stop immediately. He is right about that. Zaldivar asking to be waved back on, not yet. KB Harris. Zamarin's shot saved down to his right by Grady, who covers. And in a second half that's had a dearth of good opportunities, that's the best look Tulsa Athletic have produced in this first half of the second half. As we approach that midway mark here in the 68th minute. House playing out of the back here. Grady looking toward Montejano, but that's airmailed and out for a throw. Should note that Tulsa Athletic have 4 substitutions and 2 windows remaining in regular time, and House have 3 substitutions in 2 windows remaining. Although, I say that, Tulsa Athletic don't have enough players on the bench to use all of those subs. Of course, if we go to extra time, each team does get an extra sub and an extra window. Corner kick here for Tulsa in the near right corner. Ruben Torres setting it up. A couple of pink and black shirts occupying the goalkeeper and others lurking at the top of the area. Torres with the out swinger all the way to the far side. Zamarin will track it down. Crossing it back the other way. Header won by Rodriguez. That shot is easily claimed from Torres by Grady, and it looks like Rodriguez has gone to the left side of center back, and Chacon to the right, despite the fact that Palmateo is left-footed. Achara reversing that in the direction of Avalos, and then doing his best to keep it in play. It's a throw in the end. '70th minute, still scoreless here in Elmhurst. House have had the better of the chances, but have not been able to convert. Bryson Reed in the Tulsa Athletic goal has had a lot, of course, to do with that. Schneider Mimi into the feet of Ruben Torres. Here's a long ball played for Aaron Ugba. Flag stays down. Ugba, a bit of a loose touch. Ugba right to Grady. Did not take advantage at all there. Big throw by Grady to Avalos. Here goes Gilberto Angeles, shoulder to shoulder with Chavez. And Chavez does extremely well to recover. Header flicked out of play. Referee says throw into House.
Chicago House! Chicago House! Chicago House! Come on, you boys in green!
Achara. Angeles. Back here for Jonathan Rodriguez. All the way back for Grady under pressure from Joe Ruiz up from defensive midfield. Also have to credit Tulsa Athletic. This formation they're playing today, this 4-4-2 diamond, can leave a lot of open space in midfield, but they've shifted around well. Yellow card is out, and for the first time, the name is being taken of a Tulsa Athletic player. It is the substitute Edgardo Mira who's in the book. It was, I believe, Jack Kramer who ended up on the turf there, not for the first time tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. Chacon. Chacon looking to the near side. Avalos and Matejano both making a run at it, but Cashin does well to see it behind for a goal kick.
A yellow card caution has been issued to Tulsa's number 6, Edgardo Mira, in the 72nd minute.
Schneider Mimi. Back here for Reed. As time goes on in this game, the stakes only get higher. Given away, headed forward by Achara. Here's Angeles with the chip. I like the idea, but the execution wasn't there. We stay scoreless. see Aaron Moreno might be the next sub for Chicago House. He's making his way back toward the bench as Austin Montejano wins that header. McLeod. Achara. Ugo. McLeod went in 50-50 there with Torres and came away with the ball. Didn't connect the pass, however, as Reed has to clear into touch. And Magloria Makila is also preparing to come into this game for the House. It looks like it's going to be a second double change. Moreno, a defensive midfielder. Makila, more of a forward player. Makila, who last year in 2023 won a JUCO National Championship at Prairie State. Should note with these coming subs that Elias McLeod is on a yellow, so I wonder if we'll see Moreno replace McLeod in defensive midfield to ensure against any red cards. That ball took an awkward deflection off of Zaldivar. Here is Zaldivar. Zaldivar challenged from behind well by Kramer. That was expertly timed by number 2 in white. That is last off of House. It's a throw in on the far side for Tulsa Athletic. As Moreno and Makila will come in at the next opportunity. Harris tried to flick that on, couldn't take it with him. John Alzate. Dispossessed. Zamarin turning. Did Ugba stay on side? He did. Here's Aaron Ugba. Ugba ran out of time and room. Montejano did well, and so did Ryan Grady. A really great defensive intervention, though, by Austin Montejano, who took the perfect line on that one. Avalos. Angeles. McLeod navigating. Still Elias. John Alzate wanted to run ahead of him, didn't see one. House committing numbers forward here. Elias McLeod. McLeod was being pulled back. It's a free kick. And a yellow card coming out for KB Harris. Here come the subs. Also, meanwhile, Jonathan Rodriguez, who came in as a sub for Dan Lacoste, is down, so maybe House want to wait a moment here to see if Rodriguez is okay, to decide if they want to change anything on the subs. And Rodriguez, a sub, is going to have to be substituted. So this is not a situation you want to be in if you're House. Jonathan Rodriguez, who came in as a sub for Dan Lacoste, who was subbed out because he was on a yellow card. Rodriguez is going to have to go off now, and House have to make a decision. Are they going to make a triple change and burn all of their subs right here? Still with 13 minutes plus a lot of stoppage time to go. Or would they leave somebody out there? It looks like it's going to be the former, and Damian E. Marino is going to come into this game as well. So House will make a triple sub, and they will be out of substitutions in normal time. Austin Montejano is going to go to right back. I assume E. Marino will go to left back. Is Kiki Zavalos coming out of this game? That would be a surprise, but it looks like he is. Shannon Seymour is going to talk to Ryan Grady about some strategy here. And indeed, Kiki Zavalos is out. Magloria Makila replaces him. That's the first change. Second change, we'll see John Alzate removed for Aaron Moreno. That's a fairly straight swap in midfield. Moreno a bit more defensive a player than Alzate. And then Jonathan Rodriguez subbed in for his house debut, but exits with what appears to be a quad injury, and on goes Damian Iammarino. We won't really get to see the formation changes yet because a set piece has to come first. And there is Moreno for Alzate. Aaron Moreno, a Chicago native, formerly of Chicago State University, where he played alongside Jack Kramer. Gilberto Angeles is over the ball for Chicago House. Angeles swinging it toward the far side. A good header there to knock that out of play by Joe Ruiz. "11 and a half minutes plus ample stoppage time left in this one. And we might even play another half hour or so after that, unless we can find a goal in this game." Austin Montejano's over to take the throw in. Little man with a big throw. Straight in the air, and that was tipped over the bar by Bryson Reed. I'm not sure if he needed to, but he didn't take any chances. Corner kick for House.
A yellow card caution has been issued to Tulsa's number 17, KB Harris, in the 74th minute.
Angeles on set piece duty again here.
In the 76th minute.
Angeles out swinger headed away by Harris. Abdul Wahab just sent that forward, and it's going to roll up for another corner. Yes.
Entering the match, number 23, Aaron Marino. Exiting the match, number 22, John Alzate. Entering the match, number 27.
Outswinger again, headed partially away. Zaldivar couldn't get it clear. Makila on the spin. Iammarino, Chacon, chipping forward, couldn't find a teammate.
23 for 22.
Booted forward by Reed. On the run, here goes Aaron Ugba, but Austin Montejano was covering. Let's see now where everybody goes for House. Montejano's going to stay on the left for now. Iammarino is at right back. Kramer has gone to the right side of the center back pairing. Chacon back to the left. And now KB Harris has gone down, but bounced back up. Makila has gone to left wing. Abdul Wahab looking for Makila. This is a very long run, but the offside flag is up. So House are out of subs in the 90 minutes. They would get an extra one if this game goes to extra time, which is looking increasingly likely. Tulsa have made just one change.
Like the same game plan all game. Changing it up and in. Got it.
Sent long by Reed. Header won by Elias McLeod. Ruiz trying to control but can't. Abdul Wahab. Buki. Looked like he was fouled. Referee says play on. Sliding challenge by Kramer. Here's Jacob Zamarin. Pulled it back, looking for Torres, couldn't find him. Mimi, all the way back here for Reed. Reed, a low ball to the near side. Here's Cashin. Cashin back here for Chavez. Alejandro Chavez missed the target there, but KB Harris keeps it in play. No, he doesn't. McLeod, Montejano. Montejano outside of the boot flick for Makila. Heavy touch. Harris. Harris dribbling past one, now two. Here's KB Harris with some space. Harris in behind and couldn't quite link up with Zamarin, who had made a good run. Long ball from Grady. Abdul Wahab with a first touch. Was looking for a Chara. Ugo. Ugo! Saved down to his left by Reed. Game starting to open up a bit here in the late stages. Again, though, I would expect at least 7 or 8 at a minimum minutes stoppage time at the end of this. Probably should be more, if we're honest. Cash in away from Makila. Referee plays advantage. Cash in behind. Zaldivar, is he offside? He is. Save was made by Grady in any case, but Grady goes down holding his head. And the question being asked, why was that whistle not blown sooner to avoid a situation like that? Again, Tony Halterman is the backup, but right now, House are out of subs.
Hey, keep working. To the whistle. Let's go, House. Quick time. Let's go.
Just over 6 minutes plus stoppage time to go, but that is the magic question, of course, is how much stoppage time there will be. Grady puts the ball back in play. Forward by Chacon, but that's right against the boot of Torres. He gets another chance, Palmateo Chacon. Header won by Chavez. McLeod sends Harris back pedaling. Excuse me, sends Kramer back pedaling with Harris pressing. Gilberto Anales. Monteano. Achara tries to flick that in Makila's direction. Did not come off. Cash in, collides with Anales. Referee says Tulsa throw. Zamarin. Fouled. Free kick. Cashin elects to play this back short to Chavez. Ruiz, excuse me, no, that's Torres dribbling forward. That flick straight up in the air. Ugba tried to send it ahead and away by Chacon. Achara, the only man there to chase up against Mimi. Achara challenges for it. Still tangling Achara and Mimi, and well done there by Schneider Mimi. Ball blasted long, Ugba's onside this time. Grady wins the header, straight in the air. Chacon's got to be careful, but it's a free kick, the foul by Zamarin. 4.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go.
Fans, for those who are interested in getting selfies and player autographs, please have your Sharpies ready at the conclusion of today's game.
Here's Aaron Moreno, hasn't been involved too much since coming into the match. Abdul Wahab able to turn. Abdul Wahab's cross all the way across. Makila laying it off. Moreno. House won a handball. Referee says no, we play on. Ogba leaves it there for Zaldivar. And here come Tulsa Athletic. Torres around a challenge. Kramer gave it away. Torres, still Torres. Torres off the post. Stays in play on the far side with Zamarin. Closest anyone's come today. Zamarin on his right. Zamarin chipping to the middle. Matejano. Angeles pokes away. Here's Moreno. Moreno finding Abdul Wahab. Here's Buki. Buki cutting in field. Great challenge made by Ruiz. One back though by Moreno. Achara, things are really stretched right now. Ugo, Achara onto his right. Achara, crossbar. Both teams hit woodwork in the last 30 seconds. Abdul Wahab into the area. Chavez away. What a last couple of minutes here in Elmhurst. Both teams strike the woodwork. The post at one end, the crossbar at the other. Who will advance to the 2025 U.S. Open Cup? We might have just been inches away from finding out at both ends. 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Chacon. Montejano. Into the area, Elias McLeod. McLeod, top of the box, Aaron Moreno, high and wide. Into the 89th minute. Header on, Ugba flicking it forward. No teammate there. Grady Long. Nervous energy around Langhorst Field. The referee says free kick for a push by Mira, who's got to be careful. He's on a yellow. Here's Ian Marino. Ian Marino, the former Canadian Youth International. Angeles looking for options. Given away. Harris leaves it off. Mira forward. No one there, though, in pink and black. Gilberto Angeles again. Some legs starting to tire here. In the 90th minute. Given away again. Nice moves by Torres. Taken back Achara, Torres slid in, and Achara keeps going. Referee says play on. House of the 5-on-4 if they hurry. Achara, Cashin did well and cushions it back for Reed. Ugba tangling with Montejano. And it'll be a free kick, fouled by Montejano on Ugba. And now we're gonna see how many minutes the referee signals. I would argue it should be 8. Referee says 6. 6 minutes of added time. Six added minutes to decide if we'll get a regular time winner or if we're gonna play another half hour. Chavez forward. Harris the flick. Ugba.
Last 90 minutes, an official time is being kept on the field.
Still Ugba.
The fourth official has indicated
loose
that
ball.
A minimum of 6 minutes.
Chacon's got to get clear, and he does. And behind the play, a free kick, and Palmateo Chacon has gone down. The foul was by Zaldivar. And again, Chicago House are out of substitutions. And their captain is down holding his left knee. If Chacon can't continue, House would have to get through the next 5 minutes or so down a man. Remaining players on the bench for Chicago House. Zedi Adlam and Tony Halterman, the goalkeeper. Adlam is a fullback by trade, so I suppose they might be able to make it work if they shifted somebody else into center back. Mira wins the header. And offside flag is up on the far side against Buki Abdul-Wahab. Harris's header straight in the air. McLeod, Moreno. House won in stoppage time in their last round. Can they do it again? Makila chasing this down against Cashin. Free kick for Tulsa. It's well done by Cashin. He knew the contact was coming. We've played 2 minutes of the minimum of 6. Down the near side, that is going to go straight out of play for a House throw. Tulsa still have only made the one substitution. They don't have the luxury of much of a bench today. Only 3 other players are there, but that's going to be a push by Cashin. McLeod wanted to go quickly, but we approach 3 minutes of stoppage time played. Chacon, Angeles. Angeles curving this one into the area. Will it get a touch? It's in the back of the net, but the flag is up. The goal won't count. The goal won't count, and the crowd doesn't know it yet. Buki Abdul-Wahab had the ball in the back of the net, but it was offside. And the crowd is just figuring it out. Chicago House that close to another stoppage time winner in Open Cup qualifying. We've got at least 2.5 more minutes for one of these teams to try to get another one. Here's Abdul-Wahab. Buki keeps it in play. Abdul-Wahab forward. Here's Ugo. Achara. Achara still. Achara tried to square it. Mimi blocked it. Harris able to turn. Referee playing advantage is down behind the play is Torres. Zaldivar dispossessed. Abdul-Wahab gives it right back. Torres is down on the field. Referee does not have to stop play. It's at his discretion right now. It's not a head injury. Zamarin battling with Makila. Still Zamarin. Still Zamarin. Zamarin goes down, and it's a free kick for Tulsa Athletic. Meanwhile, I think Ruben Torres is going to need a sub, and we're going to get into the mystery time of added time here. Remaining options on the bench for Tulsa, Kieran Winters. And Besny Sanchez, a teenager, that's it. But it's going to be a very dangerous set-piece opportunity whenever play does resume for Tulsa, who have a man down over there as well. It's Zamarin who needs some attention. We've now gone through 5 of the minimum of 6, but 6 is going to turn into 8 or 9 pretty quickly here. Torres is still down. And I don't see any movement of significance on the Tulsa bench. And I'm not sure what Tulsa are doing here. Torres is going to at least have to briefly come off the field, although he's acting like he doesn't. He says he doesn't need a sub, but he will have to come off the field here. At least he should. Play was stopped due to an injury. Well, actually, excuse me, no, he doesn't have to come off the field. That's my mistake, because the actual reason for the stoppage is the set piece. This is going to be the best chance likely either team gets before we head to extra time. Mitchell Cashin is over the ball. We've played the 6 minutes. We'll be at the referee's discretion from here. Cashin, out swinger, headed up in the air and cleared. Cashin again. Cashin cutting inside, ran into Angeles. Angeles, nice challenge there by Torres. And Mimi all the way back to his goalkeeper. Referee checks his watch. Header won there by Torres. Booted forward again by Mira. As far as Chacon. Chacon sending it long, I think. Buki Abdul-Wahab is offside. He is. Referee checks his watch again. We play on. Now in the 8th minute of time added on. And increasingly, it looks like we're headed for 30 more. Tulsa Athletic certainly want that, given how much time they're taking to take this free kick. Forward by Reed. This might be it. Headed away by Chacon. Mira swings it in and wide. Goal kick. Referee takes another look at the watch. We'll play on. House back in play quickly. And referee says they have to do it again, even though they already took the goal kick. And Grady now saying just go outfield, we're low on time. Grady sends it long, and now the referee blows his whistle. That does it for regular time. A position in the 2025 Open Cup will be decided either by extra time or penalties. We will take a quick break. You're watching the 4th round of Open Cup qualifying live from Elmhurst here on YouTube on Recruitlings.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Extra time about to get underway here in Elmhurst, on the campus of Elmhurst University at Langhorst Field. We'll play at least 30 more minutes. Are there penalties on the horizon as well in this fourth and final round of qualifying for the 2025 United States Open Cup? I'm Alex Campbell. Thanks for joining me here live on YouTube on Recruitlings. And we are going to see a double change from Tulsa. Damani Harris and Kieran Winters are both going to come into the game. Let's see who they replace. I would imagine Ruben Torres might be one of them, given his struggles. Rafa Zaldivar was just walking over as well. Have the changes already been made? There might only be 9 players out there. So the substitutions have been made. If they missed who those were for, we'll figure it out there pretty quickly. 9 and 21 the players off. So Ugba and Ruiz replaced by Kieran Winters and Damani Harris. Winters, a former FC Tulsa player, played for them 12 times over 3 years. He was then loaned to the Northern Colorado Hailstorm, but didn't make an appearance for them in 2022. And in his youth, he briefly played in the Sporting Kansas City Academy. Damani Harris, native of Kingston, Jamaica, played like many of his teammates on the day at Oral Roberts. Had his grad year this year. 15 games this season, 38 in total for Oral Roberts. Started his college career at Bethel University in Division III. This ball played forward. Here's Buki Abdul-Wahab, who thought he had won it in stoppage time, but he's been flagged for offside here. So on the field now, let's see if we can sort through all of this. For Tulsa Athletic, it is Bryson Reed in goal. It is a back line of Mitchell, Cashin, Alejandro Chavez, Schneider Mimi, and Edgardo Mira. In midfield are number 2, Kieran Winters, and number 10, Ruben Torres. On the wings are number 14, Rafa Zaldivar, and number 7, Damani Harris. And the strikers are number 17, KB Harris, and number 8, Jacob Zamarin. For Chicago House in goal is number 3, Ryan Grady. The back line is number 27, Damian Iamarino, number 2, Jack Kramer, number 15, Pamateo Chacon, and number 20, Austin Matejano. The midfield is number 26, Elias McLeod, number 7, Gilberto Angeles, and number 23, Aaron Moreno. The forwards on the right wing is Buki Abdul-Wahab Olotose, on the left wing is Maglore Makila, and leading the line is number 12, Ugo Achara. Here's Abdul-Wahab. Abdul-Wahab trying to play it for Achara, but Mimi in the way. Tulsa Athletic in the black and pink checkerboard. House in all white. That went out of play and is a throw in for Chicago House. A reminder for those unfamiliar, we'll play 2 15-minute periods of extra time, no matter what. And if we are tied at any score at the end of that 30 minutes of play, it's penalties. House have 1 substitution remaining. The only outfield player left on Tulsa's bench is 15 years old and has never played for them. Abdul Wahab will get here first. Abdul Wahab with a poor cross. It's right to Reed. Meanwhile, for Chicago House, Tony Halterman, goalkeeper, still on the bench, along with Zedi Adlam, who's a fullback. Should note that Halterman has won, or helped win, I should say, multiple Open Cup qualifying penalty kick shootouts in the past for Chicago House. And you wonder if, with that bonus substitution, if Shannon Seymour might consider bringing Halterman in if this looks like it's headed for PKs. Mimi, who started the game at left back. Zaldivar looking in behind for Harris, one of a couple players on a yellow card. Harris's cross is blocked by Jack Kramer. Mira, the one-time El Salvador international, resumes play. The cross by Mimi toward the far post. Matejano didn't deal with it. Flag is up for offside. Mimi frustrated because he knows just how good a cross that was. Mateo Chacon, the captain today for House, who have played this game without their usual captain, A.R. Smith. Moreno, back for Chacon. Mateo, the native of Villa de Cans, Spain. Cutting in field. He's been everywhere today. The Tulsa right back. Mimi. Chipping this forward down the far side in the direction of Damani Harris. Against Matejano. Harris. Cashin. Cashin back for Damani. Harris crossing. Headed away by Kramer. Angeles flicks it on just to clear the danger for now. House kind of lost a sub today because they had to sub a sub. Jonathan Rodriguez replaced Dan Lacoste at center back because Lacoste was on a yellow card, and then Rodriguez had to leave with an injury and was replaced by Ian Marino. Here's Mira. Mira's cross all the way across. The shot comes in. It's blocked. Cashin had the effort, and it was sent away. Tulsa on the front foot in the early stages of extra time. Chavez ahead, no one there, goal kick. Abdul Wahab wins a throw. Ian Marino for Achara. Abdul Wahab. Moreno. Dispossessed Winters, back for Chavez. And now Torres. Torres looking for the run of KB Harris. Grady out and distributing quickly. House have been to extra time already once in Open Cup qualifying. It was against Edgewater Castle. 3-2 after extra time was the score there. An own goal ended up being the winner. McLeod, Moreno. Chacon looking for the run of Makila. He won't get there as it's fielded by Reed. And it looks like Chicago House might use their bonus substitution. Meanwhile, down on the pitch is KB Harris, though indicating to the bench he doesn't need a sub. Again, the only option would be 15-year-old Besny Sanchez. Sanchez, who we were told pregame has gone on trial with the Colorado Rapids. We'll zoom play here with the drop ball. KB Harris, of course, the score of that famous goal for Tulsa Athletic last year to beat FC Tulsa in the first round of the Open Cup. Schneider Mimi for Alejandro Chavez. Mimi looking long. Cashin. Back wide by Torres. Makila tangling there with Damani Harris. Mimi again. Zeddy Adlam is preparing to come in for Chicago House. Abdul Wahab putting the pressure on Mimi, and Mimi does just enough to hold him off. Zaldivar. Running at Marino, still Zaldivar. Laying it off. This is Torres. Challenged by McLeod. Not once but twice, still Torres. Torres tried to poke it in behind for Zaldivar. Marino intervened. And Angeles' pass out of play for a throw. Here comes the substitution for House. This will be their 6th and final. It is Buki Abdul Wahab, replaced by Zeddy Adlam, who forgot he's still at the Pinion. Adlam generally a fullback, but looks like what we're going to see is he's going to play on the right of midfield. Angeles playing now more as a number 10, so it's more of a 4-2-3-1 than it is a 4-3-3 for House with a McLeod Moreno double pivot.
Abdul Wahab. That's number 24 for number 4 in the 100th minute.
Chicago House now fully out of subs. Mira took some late contact, referee plays advantage. That's a great ball forward. No foul on the second half of it, despite pleas from Cashin. Goal kick. Zaldivar to the middle to find Torres. Torres looking long. Chacon heads it back for Grady. Could be trouble. Montejano saves the day. Corner kick.
Keeper's got to talk.
Not sure what minute we're in. 102nd. Oh, that makes sense. The scoreboard can't do triple digits. Shot is well off target by Zaldivar, so we are in the 102nd minute, about to be the 103rd, and the clock in the stadium just says now 2 minutes because it can't do 102. Aren't that many spaces. Chacon looking long toward Adlam. Header won by Mira, throw in. 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the first half of extra time. Adlam. Adlam fouled by Winters. Set piece opportunity for Chicago House.
I think they forgot to update at Y2K, which is why it's not working.
Gilberto Angeles to deliver. Can penalty kicks be avoided? An opportunity here for House. Angeles sends this in low, and it didn't get any flick. Went right to Reed. Reed sends it long, no one there. Montejano back to retrieve. Don't know what Chacon was looking at there, giving away. Here's Torres. Torres looking long for Damani Harris. Harris keeps this in. Up against Makila back defending. Cashin. Torres back out for Damani Harris. Turning on the ball, Winters. Nice block by Damian Marino. Gave it her way though to Zaldivar. Zaldivar looking here for Mira. Mira's cross all the way to the far side. It's space here for Damani Harris. Harris's cross cut out by Elias McLeod. Winters. Damani Harris. His cross took a deflection. Moreno. Here's Angeles. Does he have anything left in the tank? I'm not sure many of these guys do. Angeles wanted to throw, but comes back to him. Here's Elias McLeod. McLeod at the middle looking for a Chara. It rolls through to Reed. Referee says 1 added minute at the end of the first half of extra time.
105 minutes, and official time is being kept on the field. The fourth official has indicated that a minimum of 1 minute of extra time will be played in the first overtime period.
Just in a light trot here, Torres. Looking long for the run of Cashin, who's offside. First 15 minutes of extra time passes without a goal. We are still scoreless through 105. 15 more minutes separate us from a potential penalty kick shootout to decide a place in the 2025 U.S. Open Cup. We will take a very quick break here on Recruitlings. You're watching live on YouTube from Open Cup qualification.
Staff and players after today.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads, custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Back here at Elmhurst, 15 minutes to go of extra time. Will there be a goal? Will there be multiple goals? That would be unprecedented given the pattern of this match. Or will we have penalty kicks? We'll find out shortly. I'm Alex Campbell. Thanks for joining me live here on YouTube on Recruitlings for this fourth round U.S. Open Cup qualifying match between Tulsa Athletic and Chicago House. One of these teams is headed to the main draw next year in 2025. We've seen a crossbar, we've seen a post, we've seen good saves, we've seen bad misses. We've seen what looked like a stoppage time winner called off for offside. Will we see a goal? Here we go. Austin Matejano was looking there through the lines for, I believe it was Aaron Moreno who had made the run. House in, you have to say, a slightly more defensive posture than they have been for a lot of the game. Moreno charging forward as this is collected by Mira. Mimi back for Mira. Looks like Damani Harris has gone over now to the left wing, and Rafa Zaldivar is on the right side. Kramer pressured by Harris all the way back for Ryan Grady. Grady looking for an open Makila. Here is Maglory Makila. To the middle, Ugo Achara! Big challenge by Mira, and it rolls just wide. That ball just will not go in the net.
That's what we thought so too.
Cashin. Hassled by Makila. Still Cashin. Past McLeod, who's got to be careful on a yellow. Still Cashin. Challenged by Elias McLeod, but possession retained ever so momentarily by Tulsa Athletic. Here's Zeddy Adlam. Adlam with the freshest legs on the pitch. Adlam, oh, could not find Angeles. It'll go the other way. KB Harris gave it away to McLeod, and then he pulled up and will go down. Something to watch. Harris's day might be done. And the referee stops play. And I believe that is going to call on the 15-year-old Besney Sanchez. This is the second time that Harris has had to go down. So will we see a debut for Besney Sanchez? Sanchez is bouncing up and down over there. He's clearly ready to go, and he clearly wants to come into this game, but decision has not been made yet on KB Harris, who certainly, if this is going to go to PKs, Tulsa would want there. Ooh, and some serious pain there for Harris as the athletic trainer reached for his right knee, and that did not look good.
Let's go, number 2. Let's go, House. Let's go,
And they are going to make a change, so Besny Sanchez is going to come into this game. 15 years old, could he make a difference here in the Open Cup qualification rounds? And all the best to KB Harris. Who looks to be in some pretty serious pain. So Harris is helped off. And on will come the 15-year-old Sanchez.
Tulsa substitution in the 110th minute. Entering the match, number 13, Benny Sanchez. Exiting the match, number 17, KB Harris.
Header won there by Chacon.
Entering number 13, departing number 17.
And it looks like Sanchez is going to go up front.
Yep.
Out of play on the far side. It's a throw for House. Makila putting the pressure on there against Zaldivar. Ruben Torres looking long. The run by Damani Harris. Harris keeps that in play. Flag stays down. Harris's cross is claimed by Grady. So yeah, if you want to feel old at home, Besny Sanchez was born in 2009. Ball ahead by Makila. A charge trying to get on the end of it. Good coverage by Mimi. Throw in for Tulsa Athletic.
Let's go, House. Get it back, House. Get it, House.
Foul by Makila on Cashin. Sent long by Zaldivar. Header won by Montejano. Moreno stepped across there, couldn't win it off Mira. Damani Harris. Montejano running with him. Harris. Tracking back there to intercept was Adlam. Angeles. Damian Iammarino. 7 minutes plus stoppage time left before penalties. McLeod. Angeles. Touched it wide, wasn't on the same page with Iammarino. Zaldivar wide turn. Did that stay in? It did not. Both teams out of substitutions. Tulsa could make one at goalkeeper if they chose, but that would be a surprise at this stage. Montejano's cross took a deflection. The referee on the far side is waving for, I think, a handball. Referee's gonna go over and confirm what the decision is. And it will be a free kick for House. Handball the call. Tulsa have a player down, stretching out at the 30-yard line. I believe that's Samarin. Pau Mateo Chacon, left-footed, is over this free kick. Big opportunity here. And toward the front post if no one's there.
Lost connection or something.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is probably 40 times that I've looked at it. I don't know how many times I watched.
Stop talking about
it. Just over 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Anales picks it up. Anales. Gilberto edge of the area, nowhere to go. Still Anales battling. Adlam the challenge, well done by Zeddy. Adlam, McLeod, Moreno. Moreno crowded out as Mimi clears. Kramer chipping it down the sideline for Montejano. Austin crossing, Adlam unmarked, Zeddy Adlam across goal! Achara had a look at it, couldn't connect, scrambled away. What a chance that was for House. Kramer all the way back for Grady. It was a great cross by Montejano. Kramer forward. Makila trying to flick it on. Into the air by Torres. Comes out of the pile with it, and a free kick for House. Crowd restless here in Elmhurst. Angeles trotting over to take. McLeod is there as well. Angeles will deliver. Needs to be a better delivery than the last free kick. Angeles into the area, heads go up, it's headed on, the offside flag is up against Pamateo Chacon. Interestingly now, the youngster Sanchez is playing down this right side, although he's making his way forward. Pretty tall for 15, he's gotta be about 6'1". Maybe even 6'2". 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Kramer scuffs that one, Ian Marino dives in and wins it. McLeod, Makila ahead for Angeles. Angeles inside, crossing to the middle. Mimi got there. Here's Hugo Achara. Achara, not sure what he was trying there. Goal kick. Here's Chavez looking to send it long. Chacon wins the header. Loose ball, McLeod got there, but it's taken away by Winters. Winters hurdles a challenge. Here's Damani Harris. Tulsa been quiet all extra time. Harris into the area. Damani Harris stumbling. Harris couldn't get the cross in. Referee says nothing doing. Goal kick. 2 minutes to go. Adlam, shoulder to shoulder there with Zaldivar. And cleared. Winters. Torres, Zaldivar. Zaldivar had his path cut off by Angeles. Ian Marino getting a bit more forward. Can play as a forward, Damien Ian Marino. Throw in Chicago house. Angeles spinning and clearing. Chavez, Winters, Sanchez. Mimi. It's been all house. In extra time. Can Tulsa Athletic find something? Cross comes in from Mira. Adlam wants to see that out. He draws a free kick against Cashin. 1 minute to go. Angeles. How much do House gamble here? McLeod. Angeles. Looking long, Moreno's forward. Moreno heading it on toward Achara. That's flicked into the air. Chavez. And it's claimed in the end by Reed. Reed sends it long, 15 seconds plus stoppage time. There's got to be at least a little bit of it. We had a stoppage for an injury to KB Harris in this period. We'll see how much time the referee says to add on. Given away by Makila, chance to counter now. Cashin, the right back, getting forward. Sliding challenge by Zeddy Adlam, cleared by Jack Kramer. We're into extra time of extra time. Referee has not signaled to the sideline yet how many minutes. He says 2. 2 minutes to go. Aaron Moreno looking long, no one's there. No, it's going to be brought back for a foul, I think.
And official time is being kept on the field. The fourth official has indicated that a minimum of 2 minutes of extra time will be played in the second overtime period.
It's a free kick for House, and Tulsa in no hurry to give the ball back. Understandably so. House have had several of these set-piece opportunities now, and they have not created much of any danger from them. Angeles to deliver. Handful of players forward. Protecting against a counter as well. Angeles' delivery into the area is easily claimed by Reed. Reed with a line drive to the far side. He overcooks that one for Harris. Not much time to go before we're headed to penalties. Makila heading it down, can't find Angeles. Harris on the spin, throw in Tulsa Athletic. Winters sending it forward for Cashin. Here's Zamarin. Zamarin goes down. Referee says no foul. Grady picks this up. Grady immediately sending it long. He's looking for Damien Ian Marino. Ian Marino up against Sanchez. Ian Marino 1-on-2 right now. Zeddy Adlam. McLeod's got to switch the field and does. Angeles can't control. And that is probably going to be that. Mira taking his time. And there is the full-time whistle. 120 minutes is not enough. No goals. We are headed to penalty kicks to decide who will advance to the 2025 U.S. Open Cup. PKs right after this here on Recruitlings.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Penalty kicks at Langhorst Field. A spot in the 2025 U.S. Open Cup on the line. Will it be Chicago House? Will it be Tulsa Athletic? Both teams who played in the main draw this past season, only one of them will do so next year. Ryan Grady, the goalkeeper for House. Bryson Reed, the keeper for Tulsa. It's best of 5. If we are tied after 5 rounds, sudden death. And it looks like Chicago House are going to shoot first. Penalties to be taken at the west end of the field to our left. And it is Pau Mateo Chacon, Chicago House's captain today, who will shoot first. Referee just going over some guidelines with the goalkeepers. They must stay with at least 1 foot on or behind the goal line at the time of the kick. Penalty kick takers cannot come to a full stop at any point in their run-up. So it will be Paul Mateo Chacon first to face Bryson Reed. Chacon against Reed. Scores. Chicago House 1-0.
Chicago House goal by Paul Mateo Chacon.
Up first for Tulsa Athletic, Rafa Zaldivar. Zaldivar, who plays indoor soccer for the OKC Certified Lions. They won the Premier Arena Soccer League in the spring. They'll play in MASL 2 next year. Zaldivar scores. 1-all.
Tulsa Athletic goal by Rafa Zaldivar.
Up next for Chicago House, Damian Iamarino, the Daytona Beach, Florida native. Has played in Italy, played in the Orlando City Academy. Both teams having converted their first kicks. Iamarino against Reed. Scores. Goes the other way, making it look easy. Up next for Tulsa Athletic will be Jacob Zamarin, who was very involved today but couldn't quite find a breakthrough. 70 career goals at John Brown. Consistently one of the best players in NAIA men's soccer over the last 5 years. Zamarin against Grady. Zamarin scores. 2-all in the shootout. No blinking yet. Gilberto Angeles is up next for Chicago House, the former Chicago Fire Academy player. Angeles, the lefty, against Bryson Reed. Angeles. It's saved by Reed. Advantage Tulsa Athletic. Can they take advantage? It'll be down to Ruben Torres. Big save by Bryson Reed. One of the longest tenured members of Tulsa Athletic. Been on the team now for 6 years. It's Ruben Torres to shoot. Can Ryan Grady respond to the save by Reed? Torres. Straight run up. Scores with authority into the bottom corner. And Tulsa Athletic have the lead. Up next for Chicago House, it's Ugo Achara. Got into some dangerous positions today, but could not find the all-important finishing touch. Achara, the Enugu, Nigeria native. If he fails to score, Tulsa Athletic will have a chance to win the match and advance to the Open Cup. Achara taking his time here before facing down Reed. Ugo Achara for House. Scores calmly. House still alive. Next up for Tulsa, Mitchell Cashin. Started at right back, played kind of everywhere in this game. Can put Tulsa Athletic on the brink if he scores. Cashin against Grady. Cashin blasts it into the roof of the net.
Scored by Mitchell Cashin.
And now, Aaron Moreno must score to continue the shootout. Tulsa Athletic trying to return to the main draw of the Open Cup for a second consecutive year. They are trying to break a 2-year streak that could be a third for House in the Open Cup. Aaron Moreno must score. Moreno against Reed. Deep breath. And he scores. Aaron Moreno handles the pressure. And the big moment now will fall to the one-time capped El Salvador international Edgardo Mira. Mira, formerly of Oral Roberts, like many of his teammates. He's played professionally in El Salvador and in Guatemala. 13 college goals in 50 games from fullback. And a chance to send Tulsa Athletic back to the Open Cup. Edgardo Mira wins it for Tulsa Athletic. A scoreless draw goes to penalties, and in the end, of course, it's the man with the international elite experience who scores the all-important goal. Tulsa Athletic will play in the Open Cup. What a huge save by Bryson Reed on Gilberto Angeles that ultimately made the difference. Chicago House will not make a third straight appearance in the main draw of the Open Cup. Heartbreak for Shannon Seymour's side. They'll have to wait for the Midwest Premier League for action in 2025. Tulsa, though, still have some UPSL duties to see to. They're top of their division there, and they can ride high back home to Oklahoma, knowing that they'll have a chance to play in the oldest soccer competition in the United States once again in 2025. That is going to do it for game action here on Recruitlings in Open Cup qualifying. The final score 0-0 after extra time. Penalties won by Tulsa Athletic 5-4. For Erik and Marlo Rachie, I'm Alex Campbell. Stay tuned. We'll hope to get an interview down on the field. But after all of that, for now, that concludes our coverage not only today, but of all of Chicago House's Open Cup qualifiers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you with more Chicago House soccer in 2025.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Alex Campbell down on the field here at Elmhurst University, joined by Tulsa Athletic head coach John Woodhead, whose team just booked their place in the 2025 U.S. Open Cup main draw. John, what does it mean for this team, for this club, to be back in the Open Cup for a second straight year?
Oh, everything. I mean, the last 3 years we've been in it, so to do it again next year is incredible, not just for us, but for all of our fans back in Tulsa.
Tough game, 0-0 all the way through. Both teams had chances. What was your message to your guys throughout all those stoppages as we went on about how to just keep their heads in it and keep focused through what was a tough game?
Today was just about nit and grit, who wanted it more. I thought whoever fights harder, whoever wants it more, will win the game. And we fought hard and ultimately we kicked the ball in the goal just one more time than they did, So, yeah, I mean, that's it, yeah.
In the shootout, Bryson makes the big save that ends up being the difference. He's one of the longest-serving guys on this team. How cool is it to see him make that save, and what does Bryson give you in goal?
I think the term captain, leader, legend is something that gets sprung around a lot, and Bryson Reed is... I don't know how many people and times I've had to say Bryson's a professional goalkeeper, and again tonight he showed that he's a professional goalkeeper. He was awesome, and he leads by example on off the field, and super proud of Bryson.
And then at the end, it's Edgardo Miro who puts the winning goal in the back of the net. How helpful is it to be able to send up a guy who's played international football in a moment like that?
Yeah, Eduardo went back home, played a good pro career, is now back in the States, and yeah, to see him step up for the last penalty, I was pretty comfortable and confident he was going to kick it in the goal, so super proud.
Well, that last kick makes the difference. Back to the Open Cup main draw. Go Tulsa Athletic. John, safe travels to you and your team back home, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much. Thanks, appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Take care.
That's going to do it for our coverage here on Recruitlings and of Open Cup qualifying this fall. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Alex Campbell. We'll see you next year for more Chicago House in 2025.